Close your eyes. Take a breath and let yourself arrive here, fully, completely, without apology, without urgency. You are here now, and that is enough. I am here. I am present. I am awake. Something inside me is stirring, something ancient, something knowing, something that has waited patiently for this exact moment. And this moment is now. I breathe in possibility. I breathe out everything that told me I was not ready. I breathe in my power. I breathe out every version of myself that played small. I breathe in my truth. I breathe out every lie I was handed and made the mistake of keeping. I am not starting over. I am starting from wisdom. I am not behind. I am awakening. Right here, right now, in this breath, in this moment, I am awakening. I am safe to be who I truly am. I am safe to take up space. I am safe to want more. I am safe to expect greatness from my life. I am safe to rise. I am safe to be seen. I am safe to be powerful. I am safe to be fully here. I give myself permission to begin, permission to believe, permission to become, permission to claim what was always meant for me, permission to walk into my fullness without guilt, without shame, without shrinking. There's something waking up inside me right now. I can feel it. It is not new. It has always been here. Beneath the noise, beneath the doubt, beneath every moment I told myself not yet. But today I say yes. Today I say now. Today I say I am ready. Not because everything is perfect, not because I have it all figured out, but because I choose to move forward anyway. I choose to trust myself. I choose to honor the voice inside me that has never stopped calling me higher. I am waking up to who I really am. I am waking up to my power. I am waking up to my worth. I am waking up to my potential. I am waking up to my purpose. I am waking up to my abundance. I am waking up to my gifts. I am waking up to my light. And with every breath I take, I become more of who I came here to be. I release the need to rush this. I release the need to have proof before I believe. I release the need to be perfect before I begin. I release the need to earn my own worthiness. I am worthy now. Not when I lose the weight, not when I make more money, not when I fix what is broken, not when I earn the degree, not when the world finally approves of me. Now, right now, as I am, where I am worthy, and I have always been. I am awakening. I am awakening. I am awakening. Something is shifting, something is changing, something is aligning, and I am completely open to receive it. My mind is clear, my heart is open. My soul is ready, my path is unfolding, my power is rising, my light is expanding, my life is transforming, and I am here for every single part of it. I was made for this, I was built for this, I was designed for this moment, not by accident, not by chance, by divine intention, by sacred and deliberate design. In this hour, I declare something powerful over my life. I declare that the old story is done. I declare that the version of me that was afraid no longer leads. I declare that the version of me that doubted, hesitated, and hid is being gently, lovingly, permanently released. And in its place, something formidable rises, something grounded, something certain, something that knows its name, its worth, its calling, and its power. That something is me, the formidable soul, rising now, rising right now. I am not who I used to be. I have outgrown my limitations. I have outgrown my fears. I have outgrown the smallness that was never mine to carry in the first place. I'm stepping into my greatness. I am stepping into my truth. I am stepping into my destiny. I'm stepping into myself fully, boldly, unapologetically, with every single breath. Something powerful is happening inside me right now. I feel it, I trust it, I embrace it completely. I am not just hearing these words, I am receiving them into my mind, into my body, into my cells, into the deepest, most sacred part of my being. These words are rewiring me. These words are reminding me. These words are restoring me to the truth of who I have always been. I am awakening. I am awakening. I am becoming. I am becoming. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Something is being lifted from you right now. You may not be able to name it, but you can feel it. A heaviness, a story, a version of yourself you have been carrying long past its season. Breathe and let it go. Breathe and let it go. It is safe to release now. It is safe to let go now. I release the belief that I am not enough. I have carried that lie for too long. It was never mine. It was handed to me by people who had not yet healed themselves, and with love, I hand it back. I do not need it anymore. I release the fear of being seen. I release the fear of being judged. I release the fear that if people truly knew me, they would leave. That fear is not my truth. My truth is that I am deeply worthy of love. My truth is that I am safe to be fully known. My truth is that the right people will not run from my light. They will be drawn to it. I release self-doubt. I release self-sabotage. I release self-abandonment. I release the habit of putting myself last. I release the guilt of wanting more. I release the shame of not being further along. I release the pressure I placed on myself to have it all figured out by now. I forgive myself For every time I played small, for every time I chose comfort over growth, for every time I silenced my own voice to make someone else comfortable. I forgive myself completely, and I choose differently now. There are patterns I inherited that were never meant to be permanent. Ways of thinking that were survival strategies, not life sentences. I survived what I survived, and I honor that. I honor the version of me who did what she had to do, who did what he had to do to get through. That version of me was brave, that version of me was strong, but that version of me is not who I am anymore. I have grown, I have expanded, I have learned, and now I release what that version held on to out of fear. I release it with gratitude, and I walk forward into who I am becoming. I release the version of me that was afraid. I release the version of me that hid. I release the version of me that waited for permission that was never coming. I release the version of me that settled. I release the version of me that shrunk in rooms where I deserve to stand tall. I release the version of me that said sorry for simply existing. That version served its purpose, and now I let it go. With love, with peace, with deep and genuine gratitude. I release the stories that told me success is for other people. I release the stories that told me I came from the wrong background, the wrong family, the wrong circumstances to be truly great. Those stories were never the truth. They were the walls, and walls can come down. I release the lie that my past defines me, my past informed me, my past shaped me. But my past does not own me, and it does not determine where I am going. I am not my mistakes, I am not my failures, I am not the worst thing that happened to me. I am not the worst thing I ever did. I am so much more than all of that, and I am ready to live like I believe it. I let it go, I let it go, I let it go. I release it now, I release it now, I release it now, I release it now. It has no power over me. It has no power over me. It has no power over me. I am free, I am free, I am free, My mind is clearing, old thoughts are dissolving, old patterns are breaking, old programs are being deleted and replaced with truth. The truth that I am capable, the truth that I am worthy, the truth that I am guided, the truth that I am protected, the truth that everything I need is already within me, or already on its way to me. I trust this, I believe this, I receive this now fully, without resistance. Right now, in this moment, I perform an act of sacred release. I release every relationship that asked me to be less than I am. I release every environment that told me to dim my light. I release every voice, internal or external, that spoke defeat over my life. I release the timeline I thought I was supposed to follow. I release the comparison that made me feel behind. I release the grief of the path I thought it would be, and open myself fully to the path that is truly mine. This is not lost, this is liberation. the life I actually deserve. Room for the identity I was actually born to carry. Room for the greatness that has been waiting patiently at the door of my willingness. I lighten now, I'm free now, I am clear now, I am clear now. I am more open now, I am more powerful now, I am more. There is something I need you to hear. Not with your mind, with your heart. With the deepest part of you that has been waiting for someone to finally say this and mean it. You are worthy, not almost worthy, not worthy enough, not worthy when you fix yourself, worthy completely, right now, as you are. You are worthy. I know what it feels like to work for your own approval, to earn the right to feel good about who you are, to believe that worthiness was a destination you had to suffer your way toward. But that was never the truth. Worthiness is not earned. It is not achieved. It is not granted by another person. It is not unlocked by success. It is not contingent on your productivity. It is not a reward for perfection. Worthiness is who you are. It is what you are made of. It was sown into you before you took your first breath, before the world had a chance to tell you otherwise. You came here worthy. You have always been worthy. And nothing that has happened since has ever changed that truth. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of abundance. I am worthy of joy. I am worthy of rest. I am worthy of support. I am worthy of being chosen. I am worthy of being celebrated. I am worthy of the life I dream about. I am worthy of all of it. Not someday, now. For too long I believed that I had to shrink myself to be accepted, that I had to dim my light so others would not feel uncomfortable, that I had to need less, want less, ask for less, so I would not be seen as too much. But I was never too much. I was exactly enough for the life and people truly meant for me. I was not too sensitive. I was deeply feeling. I was not too ambitious. I was divinely driven. I was not too broken. I was in the process of becoming, and becoming is not a flaw. Becoming is the whole point. I stop apologizing for who I am. I stop making myself smaller to fit into spaces that were not designed for my greatness. I stop waiting for permission to take up the space I was born to fill. I belong here. I belong in the room. I belong at the table. I belong in the conversation. I belong in the opportunity. I belong in the blessing. I belong in the abundance. I belong in every good thing that is trying to find its way to me. I belong here, and I know it now. I want to speak directly to the part of me that never felt chosen, the part that watched others receive love easily and wondered what was wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with you. There never was. You were looking for in others what was already living inside you. The love you craved from the outside is the love you are learning to give yourself right now. And that love is the most powerful love in the universe, because it cannot be taken from you. It cannot be withheld. It cannot be withdrawn when you disappoint. It is yours, permanent, unconditional, unshakable. You are loved by the most important person, you. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. I deserve good things. I deserve good things. I deserve good things. I deserve good things. I receive without guilt. I receive without guilt. I receive without guilt. I am enough. I'm enough. 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 My worthiness does not expire. My worthiness does not decrease when I make a mistake. My worthiness does not depend on how much I produce. My worthiness does not fluctuate with other people's opinions. My worthiness is fixed. It is permanent. It is untouchable. I am worthy on my hardest days. I am worthy when I fail. I am worthy when I'm tired. I am worthy when no one is watching. I am worthy when no one is clapping. I am worthy in the silence. I am worthy in the struggle. I am worthy in the waiting. I'm always worthy in every season, without exception. I make a decision today, a decision so deep, it reaches the root of who I am. I decide to believe in my own worth, not as a feeling I wait for, as a truth I choose to stand on. I decide that I will no longer negotiate my value with people who do not see it. I will no longer prove my worth to those who have decided not to honor it. I will no longer twist myself into a shape that is unrecognizable, just to feel accepted. I'm worthy as I am, invaluable as I am, unlovable as I am, and powerful as I am. And I walk in the truth now, fully, without apology, without negotiation. Good things are drawn to me, good people are drawn to me, good opportunities are drawn to me, because I know my worth, because I carry myself like someone who has decided they deserve the best, because I know my worth, because I carry myself like someone who has decided they deserve the best, because the energy I carry now matches the life I'm calling in. I receive love easily. I receive abundance easily. I feel it now. I live from it now. There is something I need you to hear. Not with your mind, with your heart, with the deepest part of you that has been waiting for someone to finally say this and mean it. There is a power inside you that has never been fully unleashed. A power that does not ask for permission. A power that does not need applause. A power that does not dim when the room goes dark. It has been there your entire life, patient, waiting, knowing its moment would come. That moment is now. Feel it rising. Feel it waking. Feel it moving through you like a current that cannot be stopped. This is who you are. This has always been who you are. I am not weak. I have never been weak. What looked like weakness was a warrior learning the terrain. What looked like losing was a soul gathering what it needed to win in a way that actually mattered. I have been through things that should have broken me, and yet here I am, still breathing, still moving, still choosing to rise. That is not ordinary. That is extraordinary. That is power, real power. The kind that cannot be faked and cannot be given and cannot be taken away. I earned this strength through every hard season, Through every night I did not know how I would make it to morning. Through every moment I chose to get up when everything in me wanted to stay down. I am still here, and that alone is proof of how powerful I truly am. I am powerful. I have always been powerful. My power does not come from outside me. My power lives within me. My power is not dependent on circumstances. My power is not shaken by opposition. My power is not diminished by delay. My power is not threatened by other people's greatness. I am powerful in silence. I am powerful in stillness. I am powerful when no one sees me. I am powerful when no one believes me. I am powerful when the odds are against me. I am powerful always, without condition, without exception. I stop asking the world to confirm what I already know. I am powerful. I do not need a vote on that. I do not need a committee to approve it. I do not need the validation of people who were never meant to understand my assignment. My power is not up for debate. My strength is not on trial. My greatness is not waiting for a consensus to be reached. I walk in it. I breathe in it. I lead from it, starting now, starting in this moment. No more waiting. No more hesitating at the edge of the life I was built to live. I step fully into my power. I own it. I command it. I carry it with grace and with fire in equal measure. I am a force. I am a force for good. I am a force for change. I am a force for healing. I am a force for impact. I am a force that this world was designed to receive. My presence shifts energy in a room. My voice carries weight and wisdom. My actions create ripples that travel further than I can see. My life is not small. My purpose is not small. My power is not small. I am operating at a level that cannot be contained by fear any longer. I want to speak to the part of me that learned to make itself invisible. The part that was taught that being powerful was dangerous, that shining too brightly would threaten the people around me, that standing fully in my truth would make me a target. I hear that fear, I honor where it came from, and I gently lay it down. Because the cost of hiding my power has been far greater than any risk that comes from letting it be seen. Every time I dimmed myself, the world lost something. Every time I went silent when I had something to say, something necessary when unspoken. Every time I stepped back when I was meant to step forward, a door that only I could open remained closed. No more, I step forward now. I speak now, I shine now. Not for attention, not for approval, but because it is my purpose. And purpose cannot be silenced forever. I am powerful beyond measure. I am powerful beyond measure. I am powerful beyond measure. My strength is rising. My strength is rising. My strength is rising. I cannot be stopped. I cannot be stopped. I cannot be stopped. I was built for this. I was built for this. I was built for this. Every challenge I have faced made me more powerful. Every failure I survived made me more resilient. Every door that closed in my face redirected me to something better. Every person who doubted me gave me fuel I did not know I needed. None of it broke me, all of it built me. And what has been built inside me is something remarkable, something rare, something the world has been waiting for. I am ready to deliver it. I am ready to walk in it. I am ready to live at full height of what I was created to be. I declare dominion over my mind. My mind works for me now. My mind creates solutions. My mind generates possibility. My mind leads with faith and not be stopped. This is who you are. This has always been who you are. I am not weak. I have never been weak. What looked like weakness was a warrior learning the terrain. What looked like losing was a soul gathering what it needed to win in a way that actually mattered. I have been through things that should have broken me, and yet here I am, still breathing, still moving, still choosing to rise. That moment is now. Feel it rising, feel it waking, feel it moving through you like a current that cannot be stopped. This is who you are. This has always been who you are. I am not weak. I have never been weak. What looked like weakness was a warrior earning the terrain. What looked like losing was a soul gathering what it needed to win in a way that actually mattered. I have been through things that should have broken me. There is a frequency you carry, an invisible signal that broadcasts itself into the universe at every moment. And right now that frequency is shifting. It is rising. It is expanding. It is becoming so aligned with abundance that abundance has no choice but to respond. You are not chasing anything. You are becoming magnetic. You are becoming the kind of person that good things are irresistibly drawn to. Feel that. Breathe that in. This is who you are now. I used to believe abundance was for other people. People with the right connections, the right background, the right luck, the right timing. I watched from a distance as others seemed to receive easily what I struggled to reach. But I understand now what I could not see then. They were not luckier than me. They were simply more aligned. They had decided at some level that abundance was natural, that receiving was safe, that overflow was not selfish, but necessary. And today I make that same decision. Abundance is natural for me. Receiving is safe for me. Overflow is not only possible for me, it is inevitable for me. I am open to receive. I am open to receive love. I am open to receive money. I am open to receive opportunity. I am open to receive support. I am open to receive miracles. I am open to receive more than I have ever allowed myself to imagine before. The universe is abundant. There is no shortage of goodness. There is no limit on what is available to me. The only limit was the one I placed on my own willingness to receive. And I remove that limit now, completely, permanently, with gratitude and with intention. Money flows to me easily, not because I chase it desperately, but because I create value, because I show up fully, because I am aligned with my purpose, and purpose always produces provision. Opportunities find me consistently, not because I force my way into rooms that are not ready for me, but because I have become someone that rooms are honored to receive. I have done the inner work, I have cleared the clutter, I have raised my standard, and the outer world is rearranging itself to match what I have built with attract what is aligned with me. I attract the right people. I attract the right resources. I attract the right timing. I attract the right ideas. I attract the right doors opening at exactly the right moment. I do not have to beg for what is mine. I do not have to manipulate for what is mine. I do not have to shrink for what is mine. I simply have to be aligned. I simply have to show up. I simply have to trust, and what is mine will find me. What is mine always finds me. I want to release the guilt I've carried around wanting more. The voice that said wanting more made me greedy. That desiring abundance was somehow spiritually wrong. That I should be grateful for less and never ask for more. That voice was not wisdom. That voice was a wound, and I heal it now. Wanting abundance is not greed, it is growth. Desiring more for my life so I can do more, give more, be more, and serve more. It's not a character flaw, it is a calling. I am allowed to prosper. I am allowed to thrive. I am allowed to have a life that feels as good on the inside as it looks on the outside. I give myself full permission to be abundantly, unapologetically, overflowingly blessed. I am a magnet for miracles. I am a magnet for miracles. I am a magnet for miracles. Abundance flows to me easily. Abundance flows to me easily. Abundance flows to me easily. I'm in overflow. I'm in overflow. I'm in overflow. More than enough, more than enough, more than enough. My finances are expanding. My income is growing. My opportunities are multiplying. My network is elevating. My impact is deepening. My influence is widening. My capacity is increasing. My faith is strengthening. Every day I move closer to the version of my life I once thought was only a dream. Every day the gap closes between where I am and where I know I belong. Every day abundance becomes more familiar, more natural, more mine. I declare that I live in overflow, not just enough overflow, not just getting by overflow, not just surviving to the end of the month overflow. I declare that my cup is full, so full it spills into the lives of everyone around me. My abundance blesses my family. My abundance blesses my community. My abundance creates opportunities for people who need them. My prosperity is not isolated. It is a tide that lifts every boat in my circle. When I win,
there's a reason you are here. Not just in this moment. Not just in this room. On this earth. In this body. In this lifetime. There's something only you can do. A fingerprint of purpose. So specific, so precise, so undeniably yours, that no one who has ever lived or will ever live can fulfill it the way you can. You were not placed here by accident. You were positioned here by design. And somewhere beneath the noise of everything you thought you should be, your true assignment has been quietly calling your name. It is time to answer. I have spent time searching for my purpose in all the wrong directions, looking for it in other people's paths, measuring it against other people's timelines, questioning it every time. It did not look the way I expected it to look. But purpose does not always arrive wearing a banner. Sometimes it arrives as a whisper, a pull, a persistent knowing that no amount of distraction, fully silence. I have felt that whisper. I have felt that pull. I have felt that knowing move through me like a current. I could not explain, but could not ignore. That was my purpose speaking, and today I choose to listen fully, without second guessing, without minimizing, without waiting until I feel more ready, or more qualified, or more certain. I am ready enough. I am qualified enough. I am certain enough, and I move forward now. I am clear about who I am. I am clear about what I carry. I am clear about what I am here to do. I am clear about the lives I am meant to touch. I am clear about the message I am here to deliver. I am clear about the gifts inside me that were never meant to stay hidden. Clarity is mine. Direction is mine. Confidence in my calling is mine. Peace about my path is mine. And I walk in all of it now, with my head up, with my shoulders back, with my heart open, with my feet moving. I release the confusion that came from comparing my journey to everyone else's. My path was never supposed to look like theirs. My assignment is mine alone. I stop apologizing for the direction my life is taking. I stop shrinking my vision because it is too big for some people to hold. I stop explaining my calling to those who are not assigned to understand it. Not everyone will see what I see. Not everyone will believe what I believe about who I am becoming. And that is not a problem, that is a filter. My purpose is not for everyone. It is for the ones it was always meant for. And they are waiting for me to fully show up. I show up now, unapologetically, completely, exactly as I am. I trust the path I am on, even when I cannot see what is ahead. I trust the process unfolding inside me, even when it moves slower than I want. I trust the timing of my life, even when it does not match the schedule I created in my mind. Divine timing is not delay. Divine timing is precision. Everything is happening in the exact order it needs to happen for the outcome I am walking toward. I trust this, I rest in this. I move from this place of deep settled trust. My gifts are not accidents. Every talent I carry was intentionally placed within me. Every experience I have walked through was preparing me for something. Every skill I have developed is a tool in the hands of a purpose larger than I can fully see. Nothing was wasted, not the hard years, not the confusing seasons, not the detours that felt like failures, not the relationships that ended, not the plans that collapsed. All of it was curriculum, all of it was preparation, all of it was the making of someone qualified and ready to walk in their true assignment. That someone is me. I am qualified, I am ready, I am walking in it now. I am aligned, I am aligned, I am aligned. My purpose is clear, my purpose is clear, my purpose is clear. I walk in my call, I walk in my call, I walk in my call. I was made for this, I was made for this, I was made for this. I see my purpose clearly, I feel it burning steadily inside me. I hear it speaking to me in moments of stillness. I recognize it in the things
problems I was born to solve, in the people I was designed to serve, in the message that rises in me so naturally. It feels less like something I created and more like something I was sent to carry. I carry it with honor, I carry it with humility, I carry it with the full weight of someone who understands that purpose is a privilege and I do not take it lightly. I stop waiting for a sign, I am the sign. I stop waiting for the green light, I am the green light. I stop waiting for someone to hand me the opportunity. I am the opportunity, walking itself into the world. It is time to answer.
You have done the work. You have released what was heavy. You have claimed what was always yours. You have remembered who you are. You have aligned with why you are here. And now there is nothing left standing between you and the fullest expression of everything you were created to be. Not fear, not doubt, not history, not opinion, not circumstance, not timing, not the voices that said you were too much or not enough, or too late, or too broken. Nothing stands between you and your greatness. You are unstoppable. Say it like you mean it. I am unstoppable. I have been through fire, and I did not burn. I have been through storms, and I did not drown. I have been through seasons so dark I could not see my own hands stretched out in front of me. And yet here I am, standing, breathing, moving, growing, still in the game, still in the fight, still choosing to rise when everything tried to bury me. If that is not unstoppable, then that word has no meaning. I am the proof that a person can be knocked down every single time and still refuse to stay there. I am the proof that resilience is real, that comeback is possible, that the story is never over as long as breath still moves in and out of this body. I am still here, and being still here after everything I have been through is the most powerful statement I could ever make. I am unstoppable. I am unmovable. I am unbreakable. I am undeniable. I am unforgettable. I am unlimited. I am uncontainable. I am unconquerable. Nothing that comes against me can outlast me. Nothing that rises up to block my path is stronger than the force that placed me on it. I was chosen for this road. I was equipped for this journey. I was prepared for every obstacle that stands on this path. And I move through every single one of them with faith, with force, with fire, with a certainty that cannot be shaken. I think about every moment. Someone said I would not make it. Every room I walked into and felt the weight of being underestimated. Every opportunity that slipped through my fingers. Every plan that fell apart. Every version of my future I had to grieve before I could build a new one. I look at all of it now, not with bitterness, not with regret, but with a knowing smile. Because every single one of those moments was building something in me that comfort never could have built. A grit that does not break, a faith that does
what makes diamonds, and I am a diamond. I show up when it is hard, I show up when I am tired, I show up when I cannot see the outcome, I show up when no one is watching, I show up when the crowd is gone, I show up for myself first, and let that be enough, because showing up is how unstoppable people become unstoppable. Not in one dramatic moment, in 1,000 quiet choices to keep going anyway, and I keep going. Always I keep going. I am unstoppable. 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 Nothing can hold me back. 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 I rise every single time. I rise every single time. I rise every single time. I was built for this. I was built for this. I was built for this. I see where I'm going. I see the life on the other side of every obstacle I am facing right now. I see the breakthrough waiting just past the place where most people stop. And I will not stop there. I will not stop at the place where it gets uncomfortable. I will not stop at the place where it gets slow. I will not stop at the place where the critics get loud and the doubters get confident. I push through, I push past, I push forward with everything I have got, because the version of my life waiting on the other side is worth every ounce of effort, every uncomfortable moment, every scary leap, every sleepless night of building something real. I am not here for a mediocre life. I am not here to play it safe and look back in the end wondering what could have been. I am here to go all the way, full commitment, full faith, full effort, full life, and nothing in this universe can stop a soul that has made up its mind to go all the way. I have been through fire, and I did not burn. I have been through storms, and I did not drown. I have been through seasons so dark I could not see my own hands stretched out in front of me. And yet here I am, standing, breathing, moving, growing, still in the game, or still in the fight, still choosing to rise when everything tried to bury me. If that is not unstoppable. Through every word, through every declaration, through every layer of who you are, being remembered, reclaimed, and restored. You made it to this moment, and this moment matters, because this is not the end of something. This is the beginning of everything. Take a breath, a long, slow breath, and feel who you are now compared to who you were when this hour began. Something has changed, something real, something permanent, something that cannot be undone. Now that it has been spoken, now that it has been received, now that it has been sealed into the deepest part of who you are. You are not the same, and you never have to be again. I have walked through something powerful today. I have spoken truth over my life. When lies had been living there so long, they had started to feel like home. I have chosen myself, fully and without reservation, in a way I have not always known how to do.
in a way that is going to change everything that comes next. I looked at the parts of myself I had been running from, and I said, I see you, I forgive you, I release you, I thank you for what you taught me, and I choose something higher now. I looked at the parts of myself I had forgotten, and I said, there you are, I have missed you, you are welcome here, you are needed here, you belong here. And in that choosing, in that remembering, in that sacred act of returning to myself, I am becoming who I was always meant to be. Not all at once, but steadily, powerfully, undeniably. I am becoming more grounded, I am becoming more clear, I am becoming more free, I am becoming more open, I am becoming more loving toward myself. I am becoming more trusting of the process, I am becoming more aligned every day. I am becoming more of myself with every single breath. Becoming is not a destination. Becoming is the most beautiful journey a soul can take, and I am on it, fully committed, fully present, fully alive to every step. I want to honor every version of me that carried me here. The version of me that was broken but kept searching for healing. The version of me that was confused but kept asking better questions. The version of me that was afraid but moved forward anyway. The version of me that fell apart and then quietly, in the middle of the night, began to put itself back together. Those versions were not failures, they were foundations. Every painful chapter was a chapter, not the whole book. And the book of my life is still being written by me, with intention, with wisdom, with the hard-won understanding of someone who has been through enough to know what truly matters. I honor where I have been, and I turn fully toward where I am going. I carry everything I need within me. I am equipped for everything ahead of me. I am supported by forces greater than what I can see. I am guided by a wisdom deeper than my own understanding. I am held by a love that does not waver and does not withdraw and does not depend on how well I perform. I am not alone in this, I have never been alone in this, and I move forward from this moment, knowing that every step I take in the direction of my truth is a step supported by the entire universe. I seal this hour with a declaration that lives not just in my mind, but in my body, in my nervous system, in the cells of my being, in the frequency I carry when I walk into a room. I declare that the old identity has been fully released. It served its purpose, and it is done. I declare that the new identity has been fully received. It is not something I am working toward. It is something I am already wearing, already breathing, already moving in. I am worthy, sealed. I am powerful, sealed. I am abundant, sealed. I am aligned, sealed. I am unstoppable, sealed. I becoming sealed. These are not affirmations I repeat, hoping one day they become true. These are truths I have chosen to inhabit, to live from, to lead with, starting now, starting today, starting is enough. My mind is renewed, my heart is healed, my spirit is restored, my identity is sealed, my purpose is clear, my path is lit, my future is bright, my life is mine. I move forward from this moment as a new person, not because something outside of me changed, but because